There's something else in this area of Meghan having ideas for her brand or for their future or to make money or to stay relevant or for whatever she plans for the Duke and Duchess of Sausages as a brand, as you can see that in every single um, statement that they issue through our smell, she makes sure to mention that they are the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. She does that because that's the only thing the only way that she can have any value whatsoever. But now we have this Netflix Sparks Row over Princess Diana ghost scenes that I already mentioned. The Elizabeth Arden ghost that I call. The series is a cold and overt betrayal because it's not really Princess Diana. You know that this The Crown is some kind of novelization, and we have to look for another. As we don't say Sussex in this channel. We say sausages. Well, as we are not talking about Diana's ghost, but the Elizabeth Arden ghost. Even if it's free marketing for Elizabeth Arden, I don't care. It's still a good joke by its creator, Peter Morgan, whose distortion of events is diabolical. To add Diana's ghost is utterly tasteless. And Harry has um, permitted this. And I have a couple words to talk about this. Netflix sparks row over Princess Diana ghost scenes. Experts say William and Harry will be appalled by profoundly tasteless depiction of their mother as a ghost in the Crown's final season. But Harry has to just shut up because he allowed this, and I have better insights. I'm going to jump directly to the insights. This is what happened. Meghan was the one who came up with the idea of Ghost Diana for Spare. You know, all the whole stuff that Harry speaks to Diana. He keeps that strand of hair on his bedside. I mean, what the F is that? What kind of wacky thing, or crazy thing is that? But well, whatever. Goes Diana, the one who he said, "Oh my God, I have to do something about my Todger." So he went to the Elizabeth Arden ghost, and the Elizabeth Arden ghost spoke through this ethereal, I don't know, astral projection channels to him, so he could heal his Todger. This, the recollections may vary, but whatever. Meanwhile, Meghan hinted at Granny's ghost in the documentary when talking about Archie. You remember that, right? When she was holding Archie in her arms and they were looking at Diana's picture on the wall. Ah, there's Granny. There's Granny who's watching us. Sorry, I forgot Meghan's Valley Girl accent. That's Granny. That's Granny who's watching us from above. Yeah. Remember to look at her and point at her. Yeah, smile for the camera, you little hand. Oh, smile now, you little brat. Then pitch the idea for the Crown. That's obvious. You see this sequence of events. You see the sequence of events. She mentions that in the documentary. It appears in the Spare, and then it's mentioned in the Crown, and you see that it's all about, it's about the same team, right? It's Netflix and Penguin Random House that we are talking about. It's not that they are related, but Netflix produced the documentary, and Netflix is also involved with Harry and the Invictus Games, so you can imagine that they might as well have asked Harry for some feedback, and Meghan just elbowed Harry and said, say yes. This is the best for us. This is for everybody to remember your mother, right? Remember your mother. You don't want people to forget about your mother, right? Because your mother was so important, so fascinating, so everything. And maybe that's the reason why Meghan cosplays Diana every time she can. And ultimately, she's the one who benefits from the Elizabeth Arden ghost the most. Maybe we could call her the EA ghost. And that is the problem with the Crown, that they asked for this feedback from these two. It's obvious. It's the same house. Maybe it's not the same production company that went for the documentary, but you might remember that Netflix had to take the documentary in their own hands because Archwell had apparently no experience at this, and they did not have the infrastructure and anything to produce the Darkshire inventory. But in that case, I'm sure that they have some kind of communication. Hey, they said, you know what? Let's take a few. Let's drink a pint of beer or something over this. Let's talk about this. Harry, what do you think about this? Oh, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. You can imagine that Harry said that he was okay with all this, with that 1,000 yard spare. You know that word magic that I do. It's not 1,000 yard stare, but spare or whatever. And that's why you have these headlines in style. Very recent, October 17, Meghan Markle wore a very special piece of Princess Diana's jewelry. Click the image for more info. No, I'm not going to click anything. The Times of India, Prince William desperate to find Meghan's 140,000 engagement ring to Diana's legacy. Nothing is more convenient for clicks than the word desperate. Prince William is desperate. Prince William does not care about this. He's oblivious to all this. Completely oblivious. He doesn't care. GV News, Meghan Markle wears Diana's Cartier watch as Prince William remains concerned over missing engagement ring. Well, at least here GV News says remains concerned. But you know that lately GV News doesn't have the best rep in the world. It's like that. No, you're not cutting it. And yes, you know that it's not only that Meghan has been cosplaying Diana. This is much darker than this because I don't know how so many people, I know that many of you already noticed this a long time ago, but I haven't, so I have to mention it right now. Cassandra Hawkins tweeted, "Hey guys, I'm going through royal scandals and Prince Harry's romp in Vegas, and I found something interesting. He has the same Panama hat as Meghan, and what?" And J.E. May found, just a quick Google search, yes, he has been using that Panama hat for a while. It's not that he has been using that, it's that he used that on that crazy day. Let me try to, yes, much better. As you can see this image here. What is this? What is happening? Of course, I had forgotten about this. Of course, I had seen Harry's Vegas crazy photos, but I did not make the connection with the Panama hat that we were joking in these days that Meghan is going to open her own brand of Panama hats, and we had to guess what is going to be the name of the brand of her Panama hats. But yes, you know that this kind of things, this cannot be a coincidence. This cannot be a coincidence by any means. It's so outrageous in so many ways, and I could bet anything you want, my Royal Rogue, is that it's like this has been planned by Meghan for a long time. I'm sure that she has some kind of altar to dedicated not only to the Elizabeth Arden ghost, but the whole royal family somewhere. We still don't know where, but she's got that somewhere hidden, maybe in some kind of basement turned dungeon at Montecito. Who knows? She moved that from her former house. I don't know. Maybe she started collecting. There's a term for that, right? Mementos or something like that. Collecting trinkets and begin blasting a wall with all this stuff. And I don't know. I don't want to go that far with that.